Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to a double episode for today. I don't know if this one going to be long, but I don't know. I just wanted to. It might be an extra. I don't know, but I wanted to answer this question because this has been something that I've been dealing with for 5 years now, and I'm pretty sure I remember everybody. So okay, let me just like ask you guys a question first. Can black people be racist? Now, here's my answer. Yes, anybody can be racist. If you say some racist, derogatory things to another race, party, whoever, you're being racist. You might not consider yourself a racist, but there ain't no difference from if somebody calls me the N-word and then I call them, I don't know, something derogatory, or like talking about their race. And I can't like that. I feel like that's not even a legitimate argument. Like, I understand that's the thing where I'm like, I know when they say like the reason why black people can't be racist because of the years of racism and slavery and all the things black people have had to deal with past like 400 years or something. Okay, that was 400 years ago. That was 400 years ago. Now, I'm not saying that stuff should be forgotten, but it shouldn't be brought up today as if anybody walking the face of this earth has dealt with it. Yes, you've dealt with racism. I'm pretty sure anybody of color has dealt with racism before. Even white people have dealt with racism. You have. But I highly doubt you have had anybody hit you with a whip, chain you up, put you on the boat, have you traveling back and forth, selling you, doing all these other things. I highly doubt that that's happened to you. I highly doubt that it's happened to you. Because if it is, then you need to contact the authorities. Like, you need to contact somebody or buy a gun. Because I'm saying, it's a new day and age now. That stuff ain't gonna slide. I'm just saying. But anyways, the reason why I believe that black people can be racist, because yeah, like overall what I was saying, if you're saying some racist derogatory things towards anybody of like, any other race, it's racist. Like I said, there ain't no difference. But I wanted to bring up a situation I dealt with 5 years ago. So there's this YouTuber named Minnesota Boy. Now me and him kind of had like a beef going on and stuff. So how the beef started. So he came out. So at the time being, this like particular trend of videos was blowing up where people would say like, because the one girl, she was the girl that started it all. She came out with this video called Dear Fat People, and she was just like cracking all these like jokes about like people of weight, was saying like, oh, they take too long going places, all this other extra stuff, and she was facing a lot of like heat and backlash over it. So a lot of people was doing videos like that, like dear fat people, dear skinny people, dear any sorts of people. Well, Minnesota Boy did one titled Dear White, and I have my reaction up to the video, and that's how the beef between us started, because of my reaction to the video. So I should react to that video. I felt like I should open that video up and react to it just for old time's sakes, to see what I said that triggered that man. But I just pretty much was all like, because no, he came out in a video saying, Dear white people, why I hate white people. So he comes out in that video. some of my fans at the time had asked me, "Hey, can you react to this video?" So I'm like, "All right, cool. You know, I'm down. I'm down for it because it sounds like it's gonna be a funny video and stuff." So, anyways, react to it, and pretty much all throughout the whole video, he's saying like why he doesn't like white people, calling them a bunch of racist, derogatory names and stuff. And by the end of the video, like, I think even in the beginning or at some point in time in the video, I was saying, like, I'm going to have to disagree with you on some stuff. Like, you know, I don't feel this way. So I'm saying, like, I can't look a white person in the face and start saying some racist, derogatory things towards them because of this one video and stuff. Like, I'm saying, it's just, if that person's being, even if that person is being racist to me, I'm still not going to be racist to them. I just don't have that racist bone in my body and stuff. I feel like there's maybe certain people that cannot be racist because that's just, they choose not to be racist. But anyways, so couple of days maybe pass by, and then he comes hitting me up on Twitter talking about like, why'd you react to my video? I'm like, hey, some fans asked me to react to the video, like I didn't think anything of it and stuff. So I didn't realize that that's, you know, that was going to start up a beef between us and stuff. But regardless of whether I responded or not, he still would have been attacking me and things. So anyways, we kind of get into argument on Twitter and stuff, and then that's when I kept hitting him with the question. I'm like, well, instead of talking about it on YouTube, be about it in real life. Like, go approach some white people and tell them how you feel. Like, you're being the big bad man on YouTube and stuff. It's a different environment once you go up to a person's face and say some stuff. And that's why I'm like, bro, anything that I say on YouTube, I know I can very well say it to a person's face. So I'm just saying, like, and I know people, I remember people are trying to get on me saying that, I remember I had threatened to kick a kid in the throat after he's threatened me numerous times. And I'm like, yes, that same kid, I think he's of age now because that same thing happened 5 years ago. But, yeah, I'm like, if he was a kid, I'm like, okay, if you're threatening to kill me, I will kick you in the throat. I'm like, I will say that to your face. Like, I can care less if you're a kid or not. Like, if you threaten me, just be prepared for an entanglement. You know, we're gonna use some Jada Pinkett Smith words. But it's gonna be a violent, very, very violent entanglement. All right. So, anyways, Minnesota boy, he got all mad at my reaction because I disagreed with him. I was just like, you know, that's not cool. Like, you out here calling out, and he lost a lot of fans behind that video that he made. He was like, because I think he was close to hitting like 80,000 subscribers. He lost like 40,000 subscribers, I think, within that video being up. Because you got to understand, you just uploaded a video talking about why you hate white people on a website where probably primarily, if we were to do like how many of certain races are on the YouTube platform, there's going to be a lot of white people on the YouTube platform. They're definitely probably leading the number one pack and stuff on YouTube, like as a like primarily race, like, you know, leading how many of like whoever is on YouTube and stuff. So I'm saying, like, you're going on a website where primarily there's a lot of white people on there talking about why you hate white people. Where did you think you was going to go with that? So fast forward, like, at some point in time in the beef, then I remember I was calling him a racist. I'm all like, you know, that's like the things that you were saying, like, you out here calling white people racist, like, the things that you're saying ain't no different. Like, you're being racist too. And I kid you not, his fans and himself were saying that black people cannot be racist. Now, I know I would never do this in my, like, days of existence, but what would you call it if I just walked up to a white person and said some racist, derogatory stuff to them? Like, the fact that I don't even want to say the racist, derogatory things in this episode, because that's how much of a not racist I am. Like, I'm completely anti-racist. Like, I don't want no racism towards me, and I won't spread no racism towards myself. The only time I say that I would say that I said some racist comments throughout my life was one of a black friend. And we would just say racist, derogatory comments towards each other. But we would never, I think, and he was the one that, like, introduced me into that. Because I kid you guys not, first thing he says to us, it was me and it was another black friend. We were standing in the PE room just like, and he knew the friend. So this was my first time ever seeing them. So it was me and this guy. We're just standing. It was like me and the friend at the time. We were just standing in the gym, just like talking. Because I think it was like first day of school or not first days, but it was like first week of school and stuff. So we're in the gym talking. This my like he's now friend. Now he's a friend of mine. Good friend of mine too. We're very supportive of each other and stuff. But his name is Alex. I think he was getting into the YouTube stuff for a second. I gotta ask him about that. But his name is Alex. He comes up to us, and I kid you guys not, he comes up to us and he says, "So what are you coons up to?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" I'm like, I'm confused, cause I know I'm black, so I know I can like I don't feel a certain way, but at the same time I'm like I do feel confused, and then I'm like, okay, the friend of ours, he's black, but he's black too, so I'm like, what? And I'm like, what? This doesn't even make any sense. From there, we became good friends. That was honestly how we would greet each other. We would just call each other like racist, derogatory names. I remember he'd never heard the term porch monkey before. I remember I walked into the classroom. Everybody was confused by it because they were all like looking at us like, what's happening? What's going on here? Like, there's like white kids in the classroom. They're being uncomfortable by us being racist towards each other and stuff. But I remember I walked into the classroom, called him a straight up porch monkey, and we were just sitting down like laughing about it because he's never heard that term before. But see, now that's black people not being racist, okay? Because we're cracking jokes amongst each other. It would be different if we were to go up to other people and going right back to Minnesota boy. He was being racist to his own race. He was getting on. I remember he made videos about white women, black women. He made videos about. Let's just see some of the videos because I think his YouTube channel is still up. I don't think he's uploading it on it anymore because it's like you can't upload videos like that onto YouTube. Yeah, last time he uploaded a video. Oh, he uploaded a video about X. He uploaded a video about XXXTentacion. He's saying he was a sacrifice. He has 51,000 subscribers. Nope, we ain't playing no videos out loud from him. But anyways, is that him boxing with a white woman? He says, challenging any YouTuber to a boxing match at Keemstar, #drama alert. Then he does one about Mac Miller and, I think he's doing one about Mac Miller, but it has like Mac Miller and Ariana Grande as the thumbnail. Then his last video that he uploaded was Black Guy Plagiarizes Snow Chimp Response. Bro, like, this stuff. He said, why I stopped dating women. Oh, wow. Huh. That's, okay. Like, whatever you got going on in life, that's on you, bro. Because it's like, he attacked both white women and black women. So I'm saying, like, you can't do that. Like, that's the thing I wonder about him. Let's see if he's, like, on social media. I think because he did block me on, he privated his account on Instagram, so. Can't see that. I think he still has me blocked on Twitter. Yep. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh yeah, I think he had to unblock me at some point in time because his account it says I can follow. And there's like the tweets are unprotected. I should like hit him up one of these days and just be like, hey, how you doing? Everything's okay? Just saying, bro. Like keep in the description. His description is the Black Hitler of YouTube because white people take my satire too seriously. What does satire mean? Let me just look that up real quick. Satire, the use of humor and irony and exaggeration or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary, I don't know, politics or other topical issues. Huh. So is he trying to say that he's being sarcastic? Because I'm like, bro, you cannot be sarcastic and you're out here and attacking races and stuff. And so, but so he did like a workout video and that. And he's like, black women do manipulate men. Why I hate swirls. And I think swirls is like a interracial relationship. So like a white man dating a black woman or a black man dating a white woman. Then he's like, are black women this stupid? I'm like, bro, you can't say things like that. Like, I'm positive that your mom is black, and if you have a sister, she's black. Like, Can't say stuff like that. But anyways, then he's like, why are black women so angry that wait, what? I ain't gonna say that because it might be in something inappropriate. Black women love cooning for white men. Wow. That's some crazy stuff, man. Oh yeah, then I remember I reacted to these videos. So he uploaded these videos and he was all like, white people confront Minnesota boy in public over racism. And it was funny in those videos. So he's going up and down the streets like saying all of these racist things about white people. And then as soon as he approached some white people, then he tries to like make them feel bad about stuff that they was even here for. Like he tried making them feel bad for like 50s and 60s, like, or, you know, below that, even above. He tried making them feel bad for, like, racism. He tried making them feel bad for slavery and all these other things that, like, actual bad white people did. But he's approaching good white people, like, just some good, heartwarming white people that have never done anything to him. They've never done anything to anybody else. And he is approaching them and, like, trying to, like, make them, like, apologize. I'm like, bro, honestly, though, if I was white and some black guy came up on me and was all like trying to make me feel bad, I'm like, you gotta understand that wasn't me. I'm like, you gotta get mad at like them David Duke guys and the KKK and Trumps and all that stuff. But I didn't do anything. I'm like, my girlfriend is black and her brother is black and her mom is black and their dad is black and their dog is black and their hamster is black. They even have a black cat, okay? They even have a black house. I've never seen an all-black house before, but they have an all-black house, all right? So, yeah, I've been saying some things, but anyways, what other videos has he done? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, I think that was, well, no, he did some other videos. I remember he got into it with Blasphemous HD. That was funny. He was wow, he's like, he said he uploaded a video. He uploaded 2 videos, I think, back to back. First one, reasons I won't date black women. And then he says some guy might be racist. Then next video, he's like, reason I lost my virginity to a white woman and not a black queen. But you hate white people, right? I'm just saying, like, I don't understand, like, you come out with a video saying why you hate white people, but then you lose your virginity to a white woman. You work with white people. Because I think I remember I did see that. I remember at the top of our beef and things, like, when we were really going at it and stuff, I remember I wanted to do some, like, research, because I'm like, no, I want to find, like, videos and photos and stuff of him, like, hating on, like, or like not hating, but like being around white people. So then I seen that I was like, he had like a security job. There was like a photo of him traveling around where it was like he was wearing like a security jacket. So I'm like, okay. So I would imagine that this ain't like an all black security job or something. I would imagine that he has worked or has came across some white people before. And then there's this one guy, I'm still cool with him till this day. And I remember he had asked me to react because he was doing exposing videos. There is a bunch of people exposing Minnesota boy. He was not catching any break whatsoever. I think I was the one leading the pack because I think I was one of the first people to like publicly attack him for what he was saying and stuff. Because I'm like, yeah, that ain't cool. Like me, I fight racism. I grew up like learning just the things about like racism and learning that, you know, it ain't cool. Like, you know, I studied like a lot of like Martin Luther King and all that. And so I was like, at a young age, so me, I already had it built up in my mind. And then also like just going to like a like multi like cultural school where it's like you're going to school with other black people, Hispanic people, Muslim people, Asian people, white people. You're going to school with all these different races. You're becoming friends with all these different races. Like I tell you, like my best friend group, and it's funny because it's like one of every race pretty much. I have one Hispanic, there's a couple of them that are Asian. Yeah, there's a couple of them that are Asian. But I have to say, like, well, okay, so just so overall talk about, like, my friend group right now. There's one Hispanic, one Asian, one Guamanian. But, yeah, one Guamanian. But he's, like, half white. So that's why I was like, I kind of got confused. I'm like, no, it's he, but he looks more Guamanian than white. So, anyways, Guamanian, a Samoan, then of course me, the black guy, a white guy. I'm saying like I'm not like, and then yeah, it's like, I also do have black friends. That's why I'm like, I don't discriminate. I'm like, I'm not gonna look at somebody and be like, oh, I'm not gonna be friends with you because you're this, or I'm not gonna date you because you're this. Like, I don't care. I really don't. I think I remember I told my mom that at a young age, like, you think like, oh, like a black person's only supposed to date another black person. No, I remember I told my mom at a young age, I was like, Mom, when I grow older, I was like, I am marrying a Mexican woman, because when I was a kid, I don't know what happened. I think it was this girl that I had a crush on at my school, but I fell in love with Hispanic women. I'm like, bro, when I don't know, it's like something about like them speaking Spanish or something, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, I don't discriminate. I'm like, and now I'm like, I'm at this point where I'm all like, it's like I've widened my variety. If I marry a Hispanic woman, I do that. If I marry a black woman, I do that. If I marry a white woman, an Asian woman, Muslim woman, whoever. If it's anybody out there, okay, whatever color you are, lady, I am yours, okay? So that's what I'm like, I don't care. I really don't, so... But yeah, people out there, they do. And I'm like, I've heard like, and that's why I remember I heard like situations where so there's this YouTuber, I should because it's been a while since I reacted to one of her videos, but I remember she had did a video talking about like why Latina women can't date black men. And it was like something that had to do with like their like parents, like, getting on them about that and things. And I was like, and I remember I kind of dealt with something like that myself when I was younger. And I'm like, bro, that type of stuff shouldn't even matter. We're like in a new day and age where it's like, you can't think that all black people are the same. You can't think all white people are the same. You can't think all Hispanic people or Asian people or anybody. You can't think that whoever this person is that might start a potential future with you, you can't say that, oh, they're another like crazy black person, or they're another crazy white person, or another crazy Asian. I'm like, I know. That's something I'm like, I'm not gonna look. I'm like, unless if that's who they're displaying, then I'm like, oh yeah, then they're crazy, and I'm not gonna start nothing with them. But if this is somebody that I had like just like met and they're cool and they just like I'm not gonna discriminate. Friend, relationship, whatever. I'm like, family, I don't care. I don't at all. I'm like, I love everybody. So that's what I'm like, yeah. I feel like but like going back to the original question, can black people be racist? Some black people, if you choose to be racist, if you're saying racist, derogatory things to white people, and then that's your argument to why you're saying these things, because black people can't be racist or something, or like, oh no, black people can't be racist, but you can like still go and call a white person racist, derogatory names. No, that's racism. That is racism, I guess. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because I guess Nick Cannon says some stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, a black person can be racist, regardless of however black they are, whether they're light skinned, dark skinned, or they're just charcoal black. You can be racist if you are saying racist, derogatory things. You can even be racist to your own race. You can. If you're saying racist, derogatory things to your own race, you're being racist. Racist doesn't like, I feel like the word racism or racist, it doesn't discriminate. You cannot go and say that, oh, only racism can work with certain races. No, it works with, racism is rated E for everyone, okay? That's going to be the title of this podcast. That is man, that is dope. I love that. Racism is rated E for everyone. Because it is. Anyone can be racist. Anybody. If I decide to wake up the next day and just start calling a bunch of white people or Asian people just all these derogatory names and stuff, that is racism. If I don't, then I am not being racist. Period. So there shouldn't be no arguments about it. I'm saying like, and I know people will be all like, oh, well, black people can't be racist. That's just my opinion. That's not, no, because you're trying to say it like it's a factual thing. If you're saying it about yourself, then it's an opinion. But if you're speaking on the whole black race, you're trying to make it seem like it's a fact. It is not a fact, okay? There are probably black people that have walked up and down the streets of wherever city, state, country that they've lived in, and they've even called themselves a racist. And they don't even know about this whole internet thing where it's been, yes, started up that black people can't be racist. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that at all. So anyways, yeah, black people can be racist. Racism is rated E for everyone, all right? So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, have it set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.